Rick Kidder here, co-CEO of One South Coast Chamber, with Mike O'Sullivan, also co-CEO of One South Coast Chamber, and we're here at Chowderfest on City Pier 3. We've got 20 restaurants, we've got thousands of people. It is an amazing event, as always.
Hi folks, Ian Abreu here. I'm joined by my good friend Will Silverstein, the manager of the Black Whale. Will, what a successful annual Chowderfest. Thanks a lot, and to large part, your assistance and your help this year. The VIP was a huge success, and you guys have been slinging the chowder all day. It's been a great afternoon.
Oh, it's been great. It's busier than we expected in the best way possible. We kept having to add more people out here, and it's great to have a celebration down here that we have every day, but have more people and do it under the big tent with all the other restaurants in the city. And it's good to see a lot of the same people that we saw down here for Oktoberfest, and it's a great event.
As you and I were talking about, this is a great example of the public and private sector coming together, collaborating for the greater good, for boosting the local economy, supporting local, and supporting our tourism boost here downtown.
100%. I mean, everyone needs to be on the same page. There's so much work to be done, and to accomplish the goals that I think that we all have. We're all on the same page and making New Bedford, great and back to the best city in the world that it was, and a couple of times before. And the infrastructure's here, and the natural resources are here, and the people, the most important part, are here, and they're proud. And we all love the area. We love what we do.
Now, the most important question I'm going to ask you: do you predict a Chowderfest trophy once again?
We're just here to do our job, and we'll leave that up to the people who do the voting and let them do their job. But yeah, we have a couple of trophies. We do have a little bit room left in the case, though.
I'm here with Steve Belichick. I mean, Will Silverstein, because that was a very Belichickian answer of you.
We'll talk after the event, Ian.
It speaks for itself. Thanks, Will.
Thank you, Ian.
All right, we're here with my friend Will Foley of Yasukara Sushi, nestled in the heart of the south end of New Bedford on Brock Ave. Will, you're a Chowderfest first timer. Give us your take on how it's gone so far today.
This has been amazing. Everyone's so nice, and all the soups here are some great competition to go against, for sure.
Now let's talk a little bit about what you're featuring today.
Yeah, we're doing a miso soup today for our signature miso soup. Normally we would have tofu and seaweed in our soup, but today we just put scallions in it.
Sounds good. Now, the real important question: do you predict a Yasukara victory here this afternoon?
It would be nice. I mean, I can't predict anything. That'd be cool, yeah.
But the feedback from what I've heard from your restaurant's been fantastic today. I'm sure you've heard the same.
Awesome. Thank you so much. No, I appreciate everyone. Thank you.
We're now here with my friends at Union Flats NB, and I'm joined by my friend Max Hauk. And Max, you guys have been slinging up one of the most unique chowders here today, clam chowder with smoked kielbasa in there. I gotta admit, I tried it. It is killer. Talk about your recipe and talk about the success you've had so far today.
Absolutely. So yeah, we do all of our own kielbasa and everything in-house, smoker in-house, the whole nine. So we get to make everything from scratch. Virtually everything that goes into that clam chowder comes in morning of or the day before. Nice, clean, put together recipe. Not too crazy in terms of prep or anything, but very unique. That kielbasa is worth it, I promise.
And you're a Chowderfest first timer. How's your experience been? It seems like a lot of folks are digging your chowder.
Yeah, absolutely. We're super excited. We're a new restaurant, just opened up last November, so coming up on a year. We're super excited to get out here and just have everybody taste what we got.
Congratulations. The best of luck when it's time for the awards.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Now we're joined by one of the GOATs of Chowderfest, my good friend Susie Amaral of Elianza over on Cove Street in the south end of New Bedford. Susie is slinging up the Portuguese specialty kale soup here today. Right. Susie's a two-time Chowderfest winner, 2 times, and she's motivated. Talk about the experience today. Seems like you've had a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's so much fun getting to meet a whole bunch of new people, getting to see all our regulars that come in, so it's always great. great to see everybody and make new friends and new customers. Just seeing everything. It's just a great day all together. Exciting, for sure.
And the word on the street, from what I'm hearing out there, is that Elianza might be winning again. I don't know. People are talking a lot of good stuff about your soup.
Yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate it. My chefs are amazing. You know, it's a Portuguese tradition. You know, Portuguese kale soup, grandma style.
And well, speaking of that, what makes your soup so special? You don't open up a bag. This is a homemade, hand-me-down family recipe.
This is a panella, like a big panella of Portuguese soup, and it has a lot of good stuff in there. Chorizo, we got the meat, got the kale, cabbage, everything. Really hearty.
Susie, congratulations and best of luck with the award ceremony.
Thank you. Thanks so much. Thank you.
We're here now with my man, Rafi Flores. He's the executive chef of the Airport Grill. Rafi, you're a first-time Chowderfest participant, but I saw you out here. You had the chowder, you had the taco soup. What an experience for you, and what I'm hearing out there is you've had some home runs here today.
Yes, we did. The taco soup was a home run, and I want to thank everyone that came out and supported us. I appreciate it.
Now talk about these soups. Are these your recipes, or is this the Airport Grill recipes with maybe your infusion? Because we know what a great chef you are.
The taco soup is my recipe, and then the chowder is the airport, which I added some stuff to it.
Well, of course he did, because you're the man. So, here's the important question. Are you predicting an Airport Grill victory in one of these categories today?
Hopefully, we'll see.
A modest man, but Rafi wants to bring home the gold. No kidding. When you talk about Chowderfest legends, it really gets no better than these guys over here at Cove Surf and Turf. I'm with my pal Jesse D'Souza, and Jesse, going back to even when you were cooking at Cove Surf and Turf, and your mom Deb, our other dear friend, was the owner. You guys were taking home the hardware. I think you're like something like the 17-time champions or something.
Yeah, we win something at every one of these events.
You win every year because you're great at what you do. Talk about the soups that you're offering here today.
Sure, we have our clam chowder, traditional New England, and Portuguese kale soup.
And make no mistake about it, you want to take home the hardware again.
I like that, yeah.
Jesse,
nice decorations for the restaurant.
Jesse's a competitive man, I know he is. Now, Jesse, what are you hearing out there today as far as the experience goes? Seems like everybody's happy.
They are, yeah. I finally stepped up front at the end of it here, so I can actually hear everybody talking about how awesome it is. I see that, oh yeah, this is good stuff kind of faces. And a lot of people are saying they're voting for us today.
That's great. Well, best of luck in the awards ceremony. Thank you.
You got it. Thank you.
We're back at the Merrells on the Waterfront table, joined now by my friend Kaylee. Kaylee, how has your Chowderfest experience been so far?
Awesome. It's been very easy.
Very easy. It seems like a lot of smiling faces. People are loving your chowder.
Yeah. I've heard that from a lot of people.
Now, what are you offering up today for soups?
Just the plain chowder in our restaurant.
Now, how long have you been working at Merrells?
About 2 years now.
And I can tell by the smile on your face, you enjoy what you do.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see you at the awards ceremony, and best of luck.
Thank you.
Everybody knows this guy to my right.
I don't know about that. Few people might know.
This is Charlie Fellows of the France Hospitality, a face certainly known far and wide throughout New Bedford. Charlie, another successful Chowderfest.
Yeah, I'll tell you, this is probably the best one I've seen in years. I mean, obviously you had to take a couple of years off because of COVID, but I don't think I've seen this many people come out for the Chowderfest. We've been doing it for probably over 15 years, or however long you've been doing it, since the beginning, and this is probably the biggest crowd I've ever seen.
What's interesting is that you're right. More than any other year, I'm seeing more smiling faces than I've ever seen before.
I'm smiling.
You're smiling. Well, yeah,
I'm feeling good. I think we're going to take it this year. I think this is the year that Merrells on the Waterfront's going to take it.
Well, Charlie, that was my next question. You are a Chowderfest, as we call OG. You guys go way back.
Original gangster?
Your original gangsters at Chowderfest. You go way back. You've won a lot of awards, but you're pining to get back that gold.
Yeah, we need it back. This is the year, and I'll tell you what, I instructed the guys that this is the year. The heads will roll if we don't win this thing this year.
Now, my question is, if you win the best chowder, will you hoist it like the Stanley Cup?
Oh, absolutely. I'm
pass it
dance up and down Union Street and throughout New Bedford.
All right, you hear that?
For me.
All right, you hear that? So if Charlie and LaFrance and Merrells win, we're going to get that on cable.
Absolutely, I'll be there.
Thank you very much. We're back with some Chowderfest first-timers, my friends at Mimi's Kitchen. I'm joined by my friends, the Gordons. Guys, what kind of soups are you slinging up today?
We have kale soup and we have our chicken orzo.
Now, from what I'm gathering out there out on the grounds, and I'm not giving you a line of crap, people are loving what they're tasting from you today. So how's your experience been so far?
It's been awesome. I loved it. It's been a great experience.
Having a lot of fun?
Yes.
Now, are you predicting a Mimi's victory in any of the categories? Will you go that bold to predict a victory?
What do you think?
I don't know. We're first timers.
Now, well, here's the question. As a guy in politics, I'm going to ask you, have people been telling you that they're voting for you, and have you been asking for their vote?
Yes, on both.
If you don't ask, you don't get.
Right.
Right. We've been asking.
Well, best of luck.
Thank you.
All right, we'll see you at the award ceremony.
All right.
The executive chef and I are right here of Mikey Bs. We have Jeff. Jeff, I'm hearing a lot of great feedback about your soups today. Talk about your Chowderfest experience.
This would be my first time ever being here. I've attended many times over the years, but this is my first time representing a restaurant, bringing my own recipes, to the table and seeing how we fare up against you guys. Yeah.
Now, what are you hearing out there? A lot of great feedback is what I'm hearing.
Nothing but good feedback. I think we have a good chance. I think we're.
Wait a minute now. Are we predicting a victory with Mikey Bs? Are we going on the record?
I would say so. So I came here thinking that we were going to at least place after the feedback. I'm thinking we're going to take it home for the specialty soup category.
Now, what types of soups are you offering up today?
We only have the one soup. It's our Portuguese chowder. Think of it as a smoky, spicy chowder meets New Orleans flavors. My dad's from Portugal and my mom's from New Orleans, so I took a lot of those traditional New Orleans cooking techniques and applied the Portuguese flavors to that.
Well, best of luck, and we'll see you at the awards ceremony.
Awesome, thank you.
Normally, this guy to my left is interviewing me every week. Now the roles are reversed, and I'm interviewing him, joined by my good friend Tim Weisberg of WBSM. Of course, you can hear him Monday through Friday from 9 to 12 on AM 1420. Tim was one of our celebrity judges here today at the Chowderfest. First timer, Tim, how was your judging experience?
Oh, it was fantastic. I've always wanted to come down, and I never got to experience it. This is the first time, and to experience it as a judge felt extra special. Although we use the term celebrity loosely, I don't have nearly the skills that the chefs that were alongside me do.
Well, you're certainly a celebrity in the paranormal community, so, the moniker is there for you. Now, just for full disclosure, the taste testing you were doing as a judge was completely blind, so you don't know who you were voting for.
I had no idea, but you can kind of tell when you go to places. Places have a certain signature to them. So you think when you sit down and judge, you're going to be like, oh, I'm going to know this place. Got none of that. It was like I was starting from scratch, had never tasted any of them, and it really was a variety of flavors and different approaches to chowder.
Now, obviously you weren't sure which was which, but did you have a favorite soup that you sampled here today? Maybe it was unique, it was different, or maybe you liked them all the same?
I had never had the Black Whale's French onion soup, and I just sampled some of that now. It blew me away with just how complex it was for something that I thought was so simple. And the bisque over here with the coconut in it, I've never had sweet lobster bisque like that. It's incredible.
So for next year, you would recommend any New Bedfordite, anyone from Greater New Bedford or the South Coast, if you haven't been to the annual Chowderfest, this is a can't-miss event.
Absolutely. If this is the place to come down, sample all of the chowder so that you know where you want to go back and have yourself a big full bowl of chowder somewhere else.
Tim Weisberg, thanks a lot.
Thank you for having me.
Simone here of the Kilburn Mill Event and Wedding Center. Rob, you are now a two-time Chowderfest competitor. Seems like you've had a great experience today. A lot of laughs, a lot of smiles, a lot of fun.
It's a blast. We love being here. It's fun. The energy is always great. It's great to be participant in this.
Now, it looks like a lot of people have been very pleased trying your chowder here today, and I know you're going to seek a recipe with it. Talk about that recipe. I know you can't divulge any trade secrets, but you got something very special in your chowder that a lot of people are into.
Yeah, we used some smoked pork, so the smokiness from the pork is coming out in it, and people are always asking, what is that special ingredient? It's a smoked salt pork.
So, are you predicting a Kilburn Mill and Event Center victory here today?
I don't know. We won second place last year. I'm hoping to take at least second place this year.
Well, it's all on the line here this afternoon. I'll see you at the event stage.
We'll see you there. Thanks so much.
Thank you.
Yeah, my name is Francis Cox. I'm with Dorothy Cox's Chocolates. We're a 94-year-old family business. Started here in New Bedford. We make chocolates and ice cream. It's Dorothy Cox's Chocolates, and our factory just moved it a year and a half ago to Fall River. So please try some. We have an all-natural ice cream, 16% butterfat, and our chocolates are premium. So if you haven't had our stuff in a while, come back and give us a shot. I think you'll like it.
Chowderfest 2022 is in the books. Let's hear you all say chowder! All right. We've got a lot of thank yous. I'm Rick Kidder, co-CEO One South Coast Chamber with Mike O'Sullivan, the other co-CEO, he's the good-looking one, from One South Coast Chamber. And we want to thank first our sponsor, our title sponsor, Blount Fine Foods. Give them a hand. Our lead sponsors, Bay Coast, Bank, and Basque. Our supporting sponsors, First Citizens Federal Credit Union, Rockland Trust, Bristol County Savings Bank, South Coast Hospital Group, Isaacson Solar, Kilburn Mill, Poyet Signs, RDA Insurance. Give them a hand. And for those of you who were lucky enough to be up at VIP, our friends at the Black Whale and Got Chew, give them a hand. We could not stage this event every year without some astounding volunteers. And those volunteers come partly from our chamber ambassadors, and partly from our members, and partly from area schools And we really want to thank all of our volunteers. You may have seen an absolute idiot running around in a unicorn head. He's now without the unicorn head. That's Sergio Dabdu of Bad Monkey Pics, photography and video. And he is an amazing photographer and crazy man. We also want to thank our friends from What the Fun Balloon Art. I actually said it, What the Fun. And all of our amazing restaurants for participating. Give yourselves a hand. You worked hard. Along with our alcohol and dessert vendors. They're still working hard. And DJ Matty-O for entertaining us all day long. Thank you, DJ. And now I hand it over to Mike for the presentation of our winners.
A very special thanks before I get into these awards goes to Katie Green right here, who planned this whole event, put up with a lot of aggravation, twisted the arms of all of the weathermen and meteorologists around. So thank you, Katie. So for the 2022 People's Choice Awards, for table presentation, second place goes to Scotty's Pub. Table presentation, first place goes to Black Whale. Portuguese specialty soup, second place goes to Mikey Bs. First place for Portuguese specialty soup goes to Elianza. Signature soup, second place goes to Yasukara Japanese Kitchen. First place signature soup goes to Black Whale. For clam and seafood chowder, second place goes to Lobster Love. Clam and seafood chowder, first place goes to Black Whale. For the judge's choice, Portuguese specialty soup, second place goes to Elianza. For Portuguese specialty soup, first place goes to Blue Point Restaurant. Signature soup, second place goes to Mimi's Kitchen. First place signature soup goes to Black Whale. Second place, clam seafood chowder, Tipsy Toboggan. And clam seafood chowder, first place, Airport Grill. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming. We are here till 5 o'clock. I believe the cocktail guru is here till then. And the beer. So thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for being with us, spending this beautiful day with us. And we can't wait till next year.